going on? Rob Fish here for BikeBandit.com and another awesome installment of Bandit Tested. Here with George, one of our teammates here, and we gave him from Scorpion the EXO, the new R410. That is the underworld graphic in the chameleon color scheme. Right off the bat, George, what do you think of the graphic?
I really like the graphic. I like the underworld theme that you can take it anywhere you want. I like it's radical and subdued, changes colors, and the stripes are really hot. Allows you to use it anywhere.
I do like that transition where it goes from the green to the gold to the purple. Did you get people kind of staring at you, kind of pointing and kind of going, whoa?
I did. It's. I think it's a helmet that you know has a radical edge on it, and anyone can appreciate it. It's a lot of work goes into that.
Awesome. I dig it. So you know, it's kind of cool when you get outside feedback of people kind of going, woo, hey, nice lid.
I really like it. I've got a couple helmets that have this theme. And I think the pinstripes, as simple as they are, really break it up. And with the transitional colors, it does allow you to appreciate, you know, a breakthrough in that whole scheme of skulls and color changing. It's really nice.
It's pretty slick.
Yeah, I love it.
Now you are riding what machine?
2000 XR 650R, dual sport.
Okay, so a street legal dirt bike.
Ooh, yeah, with knobbies on it. Yeah. Does it all.
I'm
taking it off-road. Works great.
And that's your commute machine?
It is, yes, sir.
And how long is your commute? And where?
It's about 45 minutes in Baja, Mexico. I crossed the border with it. It's
sweet.
You get plenty of looks. It's a beautiful helmet. I actually had a few people ask me where did I buy it. You know.
Okay.
So apparently it's not available down in Tijuana too often. They won't find this gear.
Okay.
I let them know where we're at Bike Bandit, and even the border agents really like seeing this new setup with the skulls there. I like it. Pretty slick.
Comfort-wise?
Very comfortable helmet, and obviously I do wear glasses.
Okay.
It's very easy to slip these in here. Of course, we got the ratchet system locked in. Undo that, and as you can see, they've got just a little bit of little point here where these pads do meet. They slide in there. The easiest helmet ever to get your eyeglasses in.
Nice.
And when you're crossing the border and you're trying to make that pit stop in and out of there with the agent, that's a very positive thing there. Slip your glasses on, get the helmet on, and you're gone.
Cool. And comfort? Like the liner head shape? Comfy?
Super comfort. This helmet was incredible. What I really liked about it is, popping in the eyeglasses was nice. And this button is very easy to find, which on a couple helmets that I do own, is not so easy. So it really made getting in and out of the helmet, which I have to do every morning, about 4 times before I even get here, kind of a thoughtless process.
Nice. I ride a naked bike, so no fairings, and you're obviously even more exposed to the wind, obviously, because you're sitting up as a dual sport,
right?
Basically on a dirt bike.
Straight up.
I mean, you would feel this more than anything on so many different parameters, but right off the bat, does it feel heavier sitting out in the wind than any other helmet?
I think it feels as good, if not better. Very light on my neck, and like you said, when you go off-road, you'll tend to notice weight of a helmet.
Right.
And I actually did find myself with better peripheral vision, and in using that vision, less strain on the neck. I was not aware of any additional weight at all. Didn't feel heavier. I like it.
No buffeting. I mean, I own a dual sport in Supermoto as well, and sometimes you're sitting out there and you're like,
No, not at all. I think that has a lot to do with the clean shape of the helmet. It doesn't have additional gear up here, fins, or anything like that. And the vent options up here are pretty aerodynamic. They don't really grab the wind at all. Obviously, they do have that little sweeping shape on there if you're turning your head, so it's not gonna grab the helmet very much at all.
And you're saying, talking about the vents, let's just go right into that. Obviously, you'd feel on a naked, on a dual sport, you'll feel ventilation. Wind flow, good?
It's perfect. Again, with these small vents, it's a perfect amount of ventilation. When you open these all up, you don't necessarily feel the flow, but it does cool right off. And I didn't have any fogging issues with this lens at all. So
nice.
It seems to flow very well. Yeah.
Being a commuter, and you said you commute 45 minutes roughly?
Yes, sir.
You wear earplugs?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I should.
Well, hey, do you find that the helmet without earplugs on a commute that's that long, obviously at highway speeds, noisy inside, or?
That's That, you know, it's tough to say. I've got a aftermarket pipe on the machine. It's very loud, and I'm not really sure what sounds I may be missing out on after that.
There you go. There you go. It's you know, a lot of people say, "Hey, I wear earplugs." It's really not a thing to me. You know, sometimes they're, you know, "Hey, I commute, but I'm really a track day junkie," and they're always wearing earplugs. On something like that, you already commented about the retention system and how it was easy to find the button, easy to obviously loop through, and it was like a little bit of a learning curve. Obviously, you're kind of stepping into a new helmet.
Well, it was very easy. You know, standard double buckle in, through, and out, and it's not too tough to find the pinch, the button on there. And I think you know, it's a very, very comfortable helmet. I love the design, the graphics. The visor is very secure. You got your lifted lock ratchet system on there.
Right.
It's not going to, you know, be flying up on you, and flows very well, very dynamic, no buffeting. I think it's a very aerodynamic helmet. You know, not that, you know, most folks may or may not be taking this off-road, but it does work. It's not heavy, very comfortable. A great field of view is what I really liked about this helmet over a lot of other helmets. I just did feel it allowed me to feel more comfortable when you're not using your mirrors and you're swiveling back and looking. So it's comfortable, it looks great, feels great, no buffeting, and
bada boom, bada bing.
what more can you ask for? It's a beautiful helmet.
Would you give it 2 thumbs up?
I'd give it 3 if I had another one.
Okay, that's a little weird.
Yes.
And so then you would no doubt recommend it to a friend?
Yes, for sure. I would.
Well, there you have it, folks. That's George. And that's the latest segment of Bandit Tested, bringing you real gear brought into somebody else's gear bag, put into practical application. That's just good stuff. You know where to find it. Obviously, Scorpion EXO, that's the R410 in the underworld with a chameleon paint scheme on it, which is pretty darn slick if you're asking me. You know where to find it, bikebandit.com. Put it in your shopping cart. Go ride. Be happy. Thanks, George, for joining us.
Thank you.
I'm Rob Fish. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.